Hi, I'm Kara Gosling with Keller Williams Premier.
And I'm Katrina Stone with 719 Lending.
Today we're here to talk about the do's and don'ts of buying a home.
Yes, and so we're going to start with the do's because that's a little bit of a shorter list. So Kara, you want to talk about the do's?
Let's start with first things first. First, you need to find a qualified team to help guide you through this process. Buying a home today is trickier than it has been in a long time. So having a good realtor and a good lender on your side is step one.
Absolutely. So then once you find that team member, then you want to make sure that you have your finances in order. And that's where I come in and help you and guide you. So you want to make sure that you have your checking account, savings account, all your documents in order, tax returns, pay stubs, bank statements, things like that. And just make sure that you have that.
And that part of the process isn't very fun, but it's really, really important for Katrina to have what she needs to serve you. If you don't turn in your documentation and there's a problem, the last thing we want to do is get you under contract on a home and not actually be able to follow through. So we're under contract on a home. Now what do? We can tell you what you don't do.
That's right. Let's start on those ones.
I have a funny story about a client that went out and leased a $900 vehicle the week of closing.
$900, that's a lot of money. So do not finance a vehicle the week of closing, the day before closing. Why don't we just do it after closing?
And I actually told her to take it back, and she wouldn't. So she couldn't qualify anymore because that payment had to be factored into everything. It shows up on your credit. And we ended up having to bring in her dad to co-sign on the loan. So don't lease, don't purchase a new vehicle while you're trying to buy a home, or especially not right before closing.
Yeah, and then please do not go out and get any other credit, like credit cards or finance furniture or any kind of extra financing. I need you to make sure that you be 100% good during this whole process because it could stop us from closing.
And while you're under contract, beans and rice, if it costs more than $20, call me before you buy it, because we don't want any problems. The day after we close, you can go spend all the money you want. Another thing that's come up in the past for me is cash deposits. We have to be able to explain where all of your money comes from. It has to be verifiable. So don't make a bunch of weird cash deposits in your bank account while under contract.
Yeah, so that Christmas time, if Aunt Jeannie or Aunt, Uncle, Grandma, Grandpa, if they give you a big cash deposit, just know that we're going to have to source that. And we have to make sure that it did come from your Aunt, Uncle, Grandpa, Grandma. That way we will have to know their bank account. So just be aware that any cash, that's just straight cash. Oh, don't forget the cash that's under your mattress.
Yeah, if you have cash under your mattress or jars full of money somewhere, that's awesome, great for you. But talk to us before you do anything with that money. So we got to make sure that we follow all regulations and get you across the line at the end.
There's a lot of rules, a lot of regulations in our industry, and so we're just here as a team to make sure that you get the house of your dreams and you get in smoothly because there are a lot of hurdles we have to jump over. So please do turn in next time and we will help you out with the next tip.
Alrighty, thanks so much, and call the number below and let us know how we can serve you today.